Okay, one card on the bottom for Jacob. Looks like we are ready to go. Basic Swamp. Thoughtseize. All right, we'll get a look at the hand right away, it seems. Flooded Strand, Misty Rainforest, Tundra. Is that Terminus? I'm not sure. Leyline Binding and Swords to Plowshares. What's that middle card? All right, Swords to Plowshares taken.
And then I'll pass.
I'm gonna do something.
I'm playing the Searing Ponder.
No, I'm gonna attempt to sword your halfling.
Don't like that for you. Sure.
Dothy Voidwalker on the stack. After an Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth. Fetching in response? Nope, fetching afterwards. So an end step fetch.
It's in German.
I know it's a combo.
Yeah. So whenever you target it, mill 3 cards. The other ability does it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm done.
Okay.
I like these sleeves.
No.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, having some trouble finding the land we want, maybe? Okay, have we found it?
Well, now it's 5 cards.
That's all I like to see.
Going for Taiga, okay. Okay,
You're really pricing your...
I dig it.
Supposed to fetch in response.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
I've seen worse things happen.
I'll go to my thing after that.
Yeah. You're like, do I surveil into the Dothy? That feels bad.
I'll play a Tundra and then I'll cast on.
I'm gonna try to stifle his
Yeah, on Dothy?
Yeah. Pitching. Go ahead. This is gonna have a big go.
Yes.
Doesn't the Leyline Binding cost 2? Am I going crazy? All right, Urza Saga comes in. And Shadow Spear. Grindstone. So Grindstone shows a spicy inclusion here. All right, Wasteland takes out Urza Saga.
I'll try to ride on. Alright.
Dark Depths. Oh, man. Here's Karn, the Great Creator. That resolves. Croc making an excellent point. Urborg on the other side of the table, so it costs 1. The Leyline Binding. Croc, we need more people like you in the chat that are actually paying attention to the stream. I just tested all of you, and most of you failed.
Flash.
Best.
That resolves.
I'll bounce a trade.
So now Karn the Great Creator is on the battlefield. Grindstone, Dark Depths, and Shadow Spear. This is going to get interesting, I would say. Flooded Strand past the turn.
I will.
Okay, Liquid Metal Coating.
Tundra?
Tundra becomes an artifact.
I'll take out targeting the Tundra.
Karn the Great Creator will turn it into a 0/0 creature. Now Jacob's thinking about fetching.
Sure. I draw 2. Yep.
Get a meticulous.
Now this deck is really doing all the things simultaneously. I haven't used the Karn board in a Karn way in so long.
I'm not used to these newfangled
You're good.
cards. Go ahead.
Surveil.
Okay, that looks like Meticulous Archive. Going to Surveil here.
Go ahead.
Come on. I have only one.
So I'll keep that on.
If I'm Jacob right now, I'm quite a bit worried. Dark Depths, Grindstone, and Karn on the battlefield. This could get ugly. Plays a Plateau. Okay. Prismatic ending on the liquid metal coating. That's a first step, I guess.
I know. Just to clarify. I'm like Cephalid Rip. We're going to comment on me.
Okay, here's Painter's Servant. Not enough mana to activate Grindstone right now, but next turn, definitely. Karn's going to plus. I don't believe anything was targeted.
Play Volcanic Island.
Painter is actually not equipped with Shadow Spirit. It's a little confusing.
Why is the roll?
Okay, minusing Karn the Great Creator again. What will we find this time? Another Painter. Okay.
I don't know what I did.
Dark Ritual.
I think that's Leyline Binding.
Leyline Binding in response to Dark Ritual. Targeting Grindstone. Good play there by Jacob.
Because I didn't name a color. The color is going to be white. Yeah.
You have 3 black one right now.
Yep. For Leyline.
Yeah, Karn the Great Creator could go find liquid metal coating again. That's true. Leyline Binding, Leyline of the Void, excuse me, is played here. This could potentially set up a Helm combo. Or help.
And they had the one Veil of Summer that they brought. So that felt bad.
Yeah, the stuff that's trapped under Leyline Bindings can also be found by Karn the Great Creator. I don't know if Michael is aware of that. I assume Michael knows that. But so far, the Grindstone has remained in exile.
Yes.
And the liquid metal coating.
The answer is yes.
Legally, yes.
I can legally get the Grindstone.
I'm going to put Yuri on my hand.
Yep.
Okay, Yurion to hand for Jacob.
Yeah, I had the swords when I played for
3 of those guys in a row.
Yep.
I sure did.
None of them.
Okay, so Karn minuses, finds Grindstone. Gonna play a Lotus Petal. Gonna cast Grindstone.
No.
Attacking with Painter.
You have the binding. How many cards in hand? 3. Stop when you're up.
I'm going to fetch it.
Okay, so a fetch on end step. Probably going to surveil here. Michael said I'm gonna stop you on your upkeep. Hedge Maze, surveil.
They're better than Trials.
They are.
Like if I was playing 5 color control, I would not be playing any Trials.
I think you could play.
Play one. Play Xander's Lounge.
The oh, because you really want that black one.
Yeah. But even then,
Put this trop in the exile zone.
Okay, Tropical Island gets surveilled into exile. Activating Grindstone on upkeep. I see a Solitude in Jacob's hand. Removing Painter here would just lead to 2 cards getting milled, basically. And then if they share the same color, then it would, just resolve Grindstone in a fair way. I guess you just hard cast Solitude here? All right, pitching Terminus. Okay.
I did have the white card anyways, so...
Yeah.
All right, Painter is exiled. Grindstone ability will resolve. All this stuff should be going into exile. Both cards share a color. Both cards share a color. Hey, Comet's in there.
There, they all get it.
Comet spotted. Comet spotted.
Now you have a Yorion in hand. Okay.
I would like to draw 4.
Yes.
Solitude should be in exile, but it's okay. All right, Yurion will get played here. Gonna blink Leyline Binding. Could choose Karn potentially. Give back Dauthi Voidwalker. and go after Karn and Grindstone, maybe? So 2 Leyline Bindings are coming back. Going after Voidwalker and Grindstone. Okay. Okay.
I know. You also, are you a Phoenix guy?
Okay, so Karn will plus. Karn could get attacked on the following turn, don't forget. Alright, here's Painter's Servant, pass the turn.
Stifle. You got me.
I keep missing what color has been named with Painter.
Attack.
Yep, Karn's dead.
Okay, Karn gets attacked by Urion, Karn is dead. Mystic Sanctuary,
Put a prismatic ending on top of my life.
End of your
Prismatic Ending on top, not bad. Okay, Vexing Bauble, equip Painter with Shadow Spear, and attack.
So you're at point line.
Cast the check.
Stale says, where is that artwork, Secret Lair? I'm not sure which card you're referring to. All right, Prismatic Ending takes out Painter. Remember, folks, if you want to make it to the Pro Tour, you want to play Magic at the highest level, you want to be the world champion, you have to memorize every version of every card or you're going to fail. All right, here's Helm of Obedience. No mana to activate it right now, but that could end the game. Brainstorm.
Pending is an exile. So make sure I get everything in the right spot. Resolve brainstorm.
Are you in trouble?
Helm of Obedience combos nicely with Leyline of the Void or Dauthi Voidwalker.
Sure.
Not even Endurance can save you.
I never understand how this deck functions, but it doesn't.
Play Life in the Loam, target, Tundra, Wasteland, and Floodstrand.
Okay, Life in the Loam. That doesn't really do a whole lot here. Waster's a Saga. Okay, that's something. I think Jacob is going to lose this game here with a Helm activation, but we've seen crazier things in Legacy, I guess. I don't see a way to prevent Jacob from dying here.
Pass, what are we about to pass?
I'm gonna pass, stop, and you're up here.
Okay.
X equals 3.
Okay, so game 1 goes to Helm, after all. Michael up a game. So we saw Helm of Obedience, Grindstone Painter Servant, and Dark Depths in this deck. This should be interesting post-sideboard.
I'm going to, so you're tapped out. You have nothing floating.
Good.
Alright, I'm
I mean, anything that blows up artifacts is good. Anything that blows up enchantments is good. Anything that blows up creatures is good. Just as much removal as possible for Jacob, I guess, in these post-sideboard games. Force of Vigor's a good one. I don't know if he has those, though. Leyline, Vexing Bauble, excuse me. End step cycling, island cycling, Lorien Revealed.
Funny thing about old school there's nothing too crazy. So
What I want to do is replace all my Dauthies with those store championship ones, but they're like $150 each, and no one has them in stock.
Yeah. It's gonna be like those full art versus songs next, right?
Yeah.
It is kind of neat to bring back a painter with Karn after they surgical all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's so ridiculous.
Alright, I'll draw.
I feel like we haven't seen Karn the Great Creator on stream much recently. I like that card. I've played it quite a bit. Those of you that have been hanging out with us on stream for a while are aware I used to play Mono Black Helm quite a bit. But, yeah.
Honestly, I only could find.
Who knows? Maybe I'll play it again sometime.
I think that's good enough.
I really can't be predicted. Dorothy Voidwalker on the stack.
So,
And a lot of daisies.
yeah, a lot of Jasons. A lot of Mana Denial, the Stifles, the Wastelands.
Well, you got punished. So you should have just fetched up.
Yeah, that island is amazing.
Okay, Prismatic Ending on Dorothy Voidwalker. It is gone. Yeah, I do kind of miss cursing people sometimes. I used to play the Mono Black Curses version of the Helm deck. And those were fun times. I don't even remember what deck I switched to after that. So long ago. All right, Karn the Great Creator. Consigned to Memory. It's countered. Nice.
Valley right there.
Consign is a crazy card. It's really good against my deck. Counters Helm and cards.
Scalding Tarn.
Okay.
Consigned to Memory getting some play in Legacy. Really cool card. I like this card a lot.
Yeah. Are you gonna go Eternal Maker?
Yeah, most of
That's an Ancient Tomb. Urza Saga has ticked up to 2. Urion's still in the Companion Zone. Dark Ritual. Vexing Bubble prevents Force of Will here. Dark Ritual will resolve. Leyline of the Void. Casting Brain Surge in response. Okay.
2, 3, 4.
Everyone's so disciplined playing around Bowmasters.
We did not collect deck lists at this event. This is from FNM. This is regular REL. Michael hangs out in our Discord a bit, though. Occasionally posts some deck lists in there. I don't know if Jacob's on Discord. I have no idea.
Art Urzas and 4 full-out Dothies. They're just making my deck.
spent like $2,000. There was like
Yeah.
$1,500.
Best turn.
Sorry.
Over the last couple of months, I've played some great matches against Jacob with this 5-color mid-rangey control deck. And I was on Maverick the last time we played, and just the amount of removal spells, I couldn't keep a creature on the board. Terminus, Leyline Binding, Swords. I think he lightning bolted my guy once. Just every removal spell. And just crushed me. All right, Thundering Fall, Surveil. I see a Tameo in hand, which is interesting.
Let's put Life in the Loam in exile.
Yeah.
Life from the Loam in Exile. Okay. Get rid of that. Doesn't look like we're going to be loaming much in this game.
18, you're at 19.
It might have even been right to... I mean, do you side out Life from the Loam against Helm? Possibly? I don't know what the sideboard guide for Jacob's deck would tell us, but maybe that shouldn't even stay in. I don't know. Okay, Prismatic Ending takes out Leyline of the Void.
Do not want to die. Good.
2.
Mr. Arch liking the retro frame Life from the Loams. Yeah. Yeah. But are they OG? Have you asked yourself that question? Urza Saga makes a construct. The wrong construct token plagues us some more. Urza Saga will search. The windmills are not the correct token, folks. These people.
You're gonna hate me, dude. You're gonna hate me.
It's fine.
I'm gonna stifle that. Alright,
Okay, Expedition Map gets found by Urza Saga.
There you go. The chain moving.
I will.
More cycles you use now.
Going for 4.
I should probably go
Main, I'll crack them out.
I fetched once. I should be at 15.
Okay. Crack them out.
Okay, now Expedition Map will get cracked after attacking. Finding Urza Saga. Urza Saga will be played as a land for turn. Makes sense. Pass the turn.
Stays on the battlefield.
Okay, Tamio, Inquisitive Student, hits the board. Brainstorm. This will likely flip Tamio. Tamio's loyalty under threat, though, from these constructs and Urza Saga. Does Jacob have a way to get these constructs off the board? All right, Tamio will flip.
Oh, good. Learning how to play Magic.
Cast up for this.
Up the Beanstalk. Draw a card. Urza Saga will tick up to 2. Both constructs attacking Tamio. They have -1, -0. Swords on 1.
In response, I will make another. So I mean 3.
Okay. 21.
No, that's.
Oh, sorry, the AG2.
And then Tamio takes 2.
Go ahead.
Pass the turn.
Okay, Tamio goes back down to 2, where it started. Pass the turn. Tamio could plus here, but Tamio's still under threat. Up to 4 now.
Up the beast. Trigger.
Okay, up the Beanstalk. Another copy. Can't quite see Jacob's hand. Maybe just lands? Couldn't tell.
It's gonna be. Let's see.
Must not be because we're counting some stuff here.
For back.
I'm gonna island cycle.
Okay.
Okay, Island Cycling Lorien revealed.
What is this?
This is counting which one, because it only happens twice.
Not a 5-mana draw 5. I'm sure Michael's fine with that. Finds Hedge Maze Cervelle.
Where they're at.
Good.
So there's
All right, passing the turn.
Make a construct.
I'm trying to sort some flashers that Dreadnought.
Made a 3rd construct for the board. Gonna search now. What's good to find here? Lava Coil. Lava Spur. Lava Spur Boots.
Seems strong.
Seems fun. I'm gonna brainstorm.
Sure.
Where's this?
Yeah. Yeah, there's this.
Yeah, that one. Alright, I'll put it on the not.
I'll respond.
Yep. Alright, so.
Okay, so there was a swords in hand. In response to equipping with Lava Spur, one of the not summoning sick constructs gets swords. So it looks like an attack for 3 on Tamio is possible. Not enough to defeat it. Not yet.
I will.
For 1 mana from red blue. And you got 22.
Get 14.
Ah, but with the Lava Spur Boots, it would be enough. Okay. Isn't one of these constructs brand new? Okay. So the summoning sick one was it was equipped by Lava Spur Boots. Okay. So Tamio, I confused some things there. The summoning sick one was equipped by Lava Spur Boots, of course, so the rest were not summoning sick. And it looks like now Tamio is down to 1. Uro was just cast, resolved its ability, now a Brainstorm.
Reveal the top card. If it's a land, put it in play untapped. If it's not, put it in my hand.
Okay.
And each creature gets that ability. It can only trigger twice.
Oh boy, someone in the background's explaining how Nadu works. Oh boy.
Triggers on hero. Three creatures, each gets 2 triggers.
Does it say on there you only can do it twice each turn?
Does everybody know what all the cards do?
You can only do it twice each turn for each.
Okay.
So I'm
It's basically a way you get to draw 6 cards a turn.
yeah, and also because this is already plus
With the other card, yeah.
So this just draws one card.
It's a draw.
Satel with a great question. Do Legacy players not play Modern? You know what, Satel? They're not playing Modern. And it's sad.
Now those cards stay in your hand.
Yeah, I don't want to hear explaining of Nadu in the background. I'm with Violent Outburst on this. All right, making a construct with Urza Saga.
Swords is good, but then I have
I think you got it. I think you get this game.
As most of you know, if there's anything that gets me really angry, it's when people do not memorize every Magic card.
I can't read my own writing. That says 11, yeah.
I just got back into Legacy last week. Okay. I played.
Violent Outburst is a Modern player who dabbles in Legacy. You know what, Violent Outburst? We need more people like you. We really do. These people don't even know how Nadu works yet.
Okay.
Did you want to come before
And now you're gonna breed.
Yeah, I don't know how to play against. I don't know if I would probably know how to play against me.
Leyline Binding, 2 triggers, Source Plowshares in hand. Leyline Binding, I guess. Okay. I think we forgot about the ward trigger there, but I'm not sure.
So 4 Oswin, 4 at Tamio, 5
Triggers.
Yep. So it takes 3.
Yeah, and then I take 6.
Okay, Tamio's still. Okay, I thought they were going to say Tamio was alive for a second. Tamio finally dead. And Jacob down to 6. Yeah, we addressed the construct tokens. They're not correct, and that's really the end of it.
You're wondering, can you go up in life and Uro?
Yeah, I understand you like these construct tokens, but they're not the correct tokens for Urza's Saga, so... I don't really know what to tell you. All right, escaping Uro. Is Uro still on the watch list, by the way?
Go ahead.
Remember when people were screaming to ban Uro? Where are those people now? Uro resolves. Force of Will was drawn. Are those people okay?
3 cards in hand.
Good. Alright, so we have 2 triggers on the stack right now.
I'm responding to the. I have 1 trigger, and I'm responding to the trigger.
So you're activating an ability.
In response to this.
Okay, so chapter 3, making a construct. I see a consign to memory in hand.
But he'll still die.
He'll still die.
Regardless.
Tickles Archive.
I am playing Tickles Archive. Should I be getting it right now?
That's fine.
If you're not casting a spell,
Okay, contract gets created. Urza Saga will now search.
Knowledge that you have it inside of memory.
Oh, big, don't worry.
Michael has a read that consign to memory is in hand.
I know what I have left. It's useful.
Go ahead. stifle that. Okay.
This is another Vexing.
Okay, another vexing bauble. Okay.
Go. End your turn. Flash that.
I know.
Looks like 6 artifacts on the board right now for Michael.
You did try.
Lava Spur Boots can equip the new construct.
Cast that.
Yeah, I think there was a few. I think I should have. Go back and
Helm?
Helm of Obedience on the stack. That's another artifact. Helm of Obedience, a combo card. That's the name of the deck, Mono Black Helm.
So you,
So I can like,
so if you get a creature, you get it.
I get it, and it goes to the graveyard. You want to consign that?
Yes. And then I was banking on my deck.
Yeah.
Okay, consign to memory the Helm. Equipping now. Swords in response.
6/6. 22. So this stays attached then to the one.
No, that's the thing.
I have 6 cards. How many cards you got in there?
In the graveyard?
Yeah.
More than 5.
More than 5.
I took out the two. So I had one.
Michael trying to figure out how to end this game. Helm getting countered. A construct getting destroyed or exiled. Uro playing some good defense.
I don't know if I'm.
Meticulous Archive, Serval. That Filthy says maybe Uro is too weak for Legacy. Psychic Frog is better and costs less mana. Maybe.
No attack. 14. Kill that. Yep. Ponder.
I have to go to combat. Trigger.
Okay, attacking with Uro. Uro triggers, gains 3 life, puts a land in. It's Xander's Lounge. There's a possibility of Force of Will, draw 2 cards. No blocks. 2 up the beanstalks on the battlefield. Urion. Okay. Plays Urion. Gonna blink up the beanstalk. And the up the beanstalks and the Leyline Bindings. Okay, drew the cards a little bit prematurely. Leyline Binding removes a construct. Were there extra cards drawn there? I kind of lost track. Okay. Did everything right. Drew from the cast of Urion. Okay. It was everything right then. I thought he drew those cards already. But Jacob way ahead on the board, it seems, right now.
I gotta ask. I'm not just gonna like. Would you respond to like another spell or something like that?
Oh, I think mentally I said that the draws were premature, but those were the draws from Urion. I had it backwards in my head. Okay. So Helm of Obedience. Attacking with a construct. Urion will block.
Pass it.
7.
Urion died. Ooh, Solitude was just drawn. That was a good draw.
Go.
Trigger.
Attacking with Uro. Gaining more life. Putting a land into play.
Thing 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mana.
Michael drops down to 10.
Tamiya.
Lock down.
Cast Force of Vigor.
You gonna play type 1 as well?
Hard casting, Force of Vigor.
And Construct.
Do you have a deck idea?
Probably Squeeb. All the
trigger?
Yeah, I'll pass.
It actually has Squeed in it.
Yeah, Squeed and Master of Death because you can just bring them back.
Okay.
And also, they pitch to both Fury and Force.
Okay, word gets paid. It seems like Helm and Construct are the targets.
They restricted
Eight.
Vexing Bubble.
Helm X equals 3.
But now that they did that,
So you mill
it's back to
until you hit a creature or
Okay.
3 cards. So you get 1 idea.
Alright, I'll go first. Try not to.
Okay. So,
Okay, just milled 3, Helm of Obedience, and the Construct will die. Force of Vigor resolved. Ponder.
Shuffle, draw a card, flip Tamio. And then plus Tamio, and then your go after.
yeah, I felt like after the second up to Beanstalk, it was gonna slip away.
The week I went to was in 2015.
She's at 4, drawing off the pawn.
Okay, so Tamio, Inquisitive Scholar now on the battlefield. It has 4 loyalty. Vexing Bauble getting correct here from Michael, who's seeing this game slip away. Okay, Karn, the Great Creator, down to 4 life.
I tick down.
Floating a mana, replace an Urborg, ticking down Karn. What are you looking for here? Snaring Bridge? Snaring Bridge it is.
Last turn. So many lands in play.
I'm gonna
This has been a match.
minus, put a prismatic in my hand. Target the bridge, attack you.
Yep. Game.
Okay, we're going to game 3. So Prismatic Ending was put back in hand by Tamio. Snaring Bridge would be removed, and then Uro would attack. So we're going to game 3.
Is you just call your deck stuff like breakfast? Just like the modern day, not in breakfast.
Yeah,
Okay, 1 card on the bottom. We are ready to go.
Swamp.
Study the deck list.
Focus spell. Doggy.
What do you think the best?
Okay, Dothi Voidwalker passed the turn. Swords on the Dothi Voidwalker.
really, I have Grixis over. I just don't really want to play
Resist
it
Saga.
in the face of like because I probably
We don't know what's in Michael's hand here. Michael's probably a better Helm player than I ever was. Here's Tamio, Inquisitive Student. But I don't like the ramping into turn 1 Voidwalker stuff against control. It just doesn't feel like it's using the resources I have very well. That's more my personal opinion than anything. But let me know what you think. If you're a Helm player, I'm curious what people watching would say about that. Like, do you just... Now, we see that Michael doesn't have... Like, the game is progressing as I'm thinking about still the turn 1 play. And we see that Michael probably didn't have a second black mana now, so maybe it makes a little bit more sense, etc. All right, Urza Saga going to pop. But usually post-sideboard, I took out, like, in my particular build, stuff like Chrome Mox or Lotus Petal or anything like that. I just side out against control. Not just because, you know, they get easily removed by stuff like Prismatic Ending in 2024, but the ramping is not super important given how long these games will go. All right, Expedition map is found by Urza's Saga.
I had to force the boss. That was literally my murder. Ooh, get rat.
honestly you can't. Someone breakfast can't be the deck with 4 special 4 first down.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
That is a Thespian stage. Equipping Lava Spur boots and a big attack. All right, down to 8 is Jacob. So down to 7 now after the fetch. So the constructs could potentially deal lethal next turn. Tamio could flip and change the math a little bit, possibly a removal spell. We saw how game 2 played out. Thundering Fall, Surveil found here. Okay, up the beanstalk into the graveyard.
It's better if you have the siege so you can get it easily. Cards instead.
Okay, passing the turn. Tamio staying back on defense. Not great sign here for Jacob.
Alright, so you take 4.
Did Tamio create a clue earlier in this game, and was that remembered? I don't know. All right, excavation map gets cracked as Jacob drops down to 3. Urza Saga. A Wrath of the Skies could potentially be amazing here. Sawatari, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Watching some Paper Legacy here in New York City. Dark Ritual and Karn the Great Creator. All right, there was a clue and it was immediately used. Got it. Force pitching Lorien revealed on the Karn. It's countered.
Yep.
Jacob drops down to 1 now after a fetch. Meticulous Archive Cervelle.
Oh, it's a Terminus!
I stopped learning Chinese.
Yeah.
Good read there. Terminus was the top card of the deck. These Cervelle lands are too good, folks. They're too good.
No, it's the same as like.
Alright, now turn 0. Construct.
Okay, time has been called. This is turn 0. Construct gets created. And Jacob reveals the hand. He had nothing to stop that construct. That is the match. GG's. GG's. That was a good match. That was fun.